Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel BioExplorer. I am Dimudja Ratna. This is an educational channel and this channel will be very useful to improve your biological knowledge. Now, we are going to learn about components and organelles found in a cell. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about the outer limit of the cell, which is plasma membrane. First, we will look at the components found in an animal cell. Mitochondria, plasma membrane, microtubule, centrosome, microfilm, lysosome, the small endoplasmic reticulum, secretory vesicle, peroxisome, vacuole, cytoplasm, Golgi vesicle, Golgi apparatus, chromatin, nucleolus, nucleus, rough endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes and intermediate filament. Then we will find out the components in a plant cell. Nucleus, rough endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, ribosome, cytoplasm, chloroplast, central vacuole, plasma membrane and cell wall. Plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is the outer limit of the cytoplasm. It allows the cell to interact with its environment in a controlled way. It helps to intake necessary molecules needed by the cell and to remove waste matter from the cell. In addition, plasma membrane is very important to communicate with other cells and share information. All cellular membranes resemble the ultrastructure of plasma membrane. In 1972, Singer and Nicholson introduced the fluid mosaic model of cell membrane. It is the currently accepted model, although changes occurred over time. According to the fluid mosaic model, plasma membrane mainly consists of lipids, proteins and carbohydrate groups. Plasma membrane is about 7 nanometers thick. It is mainly made up of a phospholipid bilayer. A phospholipid is a lipid molecule which has two fatty acids and a phosphate group attached to a glycerol molecule. They are amphipathic molecules, meaning that they have both hydrophilic and hydrophobic regions. The hydrophilic heads of the phospholipids face outward into the aqueous environment of both inside and outside the cell. The hydrophobic tails face to the interior of the membrane where they are shielded from the surrounding water. Plasma membrane is compared to the fluid mosaic model. Since phospholipid molecules are movable, they provide the fluid nature to the membrane. Let's find out how phospholipids help fluidity. Phospholipids have two fatty acid tails. Those fatty acids can be saturated or unsaturated. Saturated fatty acids are straight because they have no double bonds. Unsaturated fatty acids have double bonds, resulting in a bend or kink. This nature of fatty acids contribute to the behavior of the plasma membrane. At low temperatures, saturated fatty acid tails can pack tightly together, making a dense and fairly rigid membrane. Bends in unsaturated fatty acid tails prevent them from packing tightly together as saturated acids. Therefore, the membrane containing unsaturated fatty acids is more fluid than the membrane made up of saturated ones. Some organisms can adjust the proportion of unsaturated fatty acids in plasma membrane in order to suit to cold environments. Protein is another main component found in plasma membrane. Look carefully how proteins are embedded in the lipid bilayer of plasma membrane. Protein molecules embedded randomly contribute to its mosaic nature. There are two types of proteins in the plasma membrane as integral and peripheral. Integral proteins penetrate through the membrane. The protein molecules that penetrate all the way through the membrane are called transmembrane proteins, while some others penetrate only part of the way into the membrane. The parts of the integral protein that are exposed to the cytoplasm or extracellular fluid is hydrophilic, while the portion of the protein found inside the membrane are hydrophobic. Most of the integral proteins are transmembrane proteins, which have hydrophilic channels. Those channels allow some ions and certain polar molecules to pass. The proteins that are loosely bound to the inner surface of the membrane that are not embedded in the lipid bilayer at all are called peripheral proteins. Carbohydrates are found on the outside surface of the membrane bound to proteins or lipids. When carbohydrates bind to proteins, they together form glycoproteins. Carbohydrates combine with lipids to form glycolipids. These carbohydrates can be branched or unbranched. They allow cells to communicate and recognize each other. Animals have an additional membrane component called cholesterol. Cholesterol molecules have randomly integrated into the lipid bilayer. These cholesterol molecules provide flexibility and stability to the membrane by reducing membrane fluidity at moderate temperatures and prevent membrane solidification at low temperatures. That means cholesterol helps to minimize the effects of temperature on fluidity. Cholesterol keeps the phospholipids from packing tightly together at low temperatures and increases the fluidity. It also reduces fluidity at high temperatures. The two sides of the membrane may differ in composition and function. Functions of the plasma membrane. The plasma membrane surrounds the cytoplasm of living cell, physically separating the intercellular components from the extracellular environment. Plasma membrane is selectively permeable and able to regulate the exchange of material needed for survival. Some molecules can easily cross the membrane, but some need the help of other molecules and processes. Some types of molecules that can travel through the membrane are listed below. The small nonpolar molecules, example oxygen and carbon dioxide. Some polar molecules, example water. Large nonpolar molecules, example carbon rings. Large polar molecules, example glucose and ions. Proteins embedded in the plasma membrane identify the cell, enabling nearby cells to communicate with each other. This is very important in the immune system, which allows immune cells to differentiate between body cells. Some protein molecules act as receptor molecules for interacting with specific chemicals such as hormones, neurotransmitters, and immune proteins. Some proteins in the cell membrane attach to some cytoskeletal fibers and helps to maintain the shape of the cell. Some proteins in the membrane act as enzymes. Microvillus on epithelial cell lining of the duodenum contains digestive enzymes in their cell surface membrane. So that's for today. Hope you enjoyed this video and gain a lot of interesting facts about plasma membrane for your biological knowledge. So please subscribe this channel and click the bell icon. See you in the next video.